Saturday. It's going to be a session on yoga therapy, specifically geared around anxiety relief. So thanks so much, Jessie, for joining us for this week. We're really excited to have you and to welcome you into our team of wellness partners for Life of Joy. And we just really appreciate your time and expertise in doing this for us. So without further ado, we're going to just talk a little bit about Jessie and what she does and what the session is going to be about. So Jessie, you are a certified integrated movement therapist, right, is your official term. So tell us a little bit about that. What does that mean in terms of how is that different from a traditional yoga instructor?
Yeah, it's a great question. Yoga therapy can mean many, many different things. And so for me, in my case, I happen to have been a licensed mental health counselor for many years. I worked in inpatient psychiatric settings, youth and family settings, private practice. And little by little, I became interested in somatic therapy. So how the body is part of the treatment. How can we use the physical body as part of our holistic treatment for all the mental health diagnoses that are out there? And so in my case, I bring a long, rich mental health background to yoga, a tradition that's thousands of years old, because they really do overlap quite a bit. And, originally yoga was meant to be about the mind and the heart as much as the body. So these days, when we think of yoga, we think of a certain image of maybe a yoga mat or certain poses, but it was always much more than that. It was always meant to be a holistic treatment for body and mind and heart. So my own background is different than many other yoga therapists, but for me, that's what I'll be bringing.
Oh, that sounds so fantastic. And what a time for something like this. I think yoga in and of itself, in the many ways that people envision it and use it, I think has so many benefits, but I really feel like this is going to add a different element. So I'm really excited to experience this firsthand myself for the first time. So thank you again. And so tell us a little bit of what is this session going to be about? What are we going to be doing and focusing on? And who is it going to be for? Who will it really benefit?
Yeah. So I want to stress, it's really important to me to stress that you don't need any, for what I'll be planning for this weekend, you don't need any prior yoga experience at all. I hear a lot people say, oh, I would love to do yoga, but I'm totally inflexible or I'm not strong. And there are certainly classes that you wouldn't want to go to, advanced yoga classes, if you're really inflexible or very weak, but that's not at all what I have in mind. My focus is really using movement, and it will be relatively gentle. I would say gentle to relatively gentle, and breath work to help us work with certain pieces of yoga philosophy, like being with what is, or surrender, building our faith, or non-grasping, working to reduce the ruminations that are inevitable in the mind, especially at a time like this. So it's one way to describe it is sort of maybe threefold, with some movement only on top of the foundation of breath work, with these themes that I will be weaving through of, these larger concepts of things like strength, flexibility. The idea is that we work to find those things in the physical body in hopes that they might then move into the mind. If I can be more surrendered in my physical body or more flexible in my physical body, with the guidance that will translate to my heart and my mind, then it's a holistic bit of work. So no need to worry if you've never done yoga or if you can't touch your toes, it's totally fun. I would say that, what's important is just, some a quiet space. You don't even necessarily need a yoga mat, although that would be helpful, but you really don't need it. And presence, we'll start with breath, get ourselves grounded, and we'll keep that breath as we just add some movements, and then I'll be weaving the themes through.
Awesome. That sounds fantastic. And our whole session is going to run about an hour total, right? And we will have a little bit of Q&A time in there, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can always go, it's hard. I can go 75 minutes, 90 minutes. So we'll have to, the harder thing for me is to try to get it in. I'm passionate about it. I love sharing it. But yes, we'll say an hour, given that I don't have to jump off at the end. Sure.
Perfect. Yeah. We'll leave it open for anybody who wants to hang on and ask questions after. We'll do that. And this is going to be a private Zoom session. So you will need to register. And so after we hop off here, we're going to be posting the link. You're going to have a Facebook event that you can hop into and grab the Eventbrite link where you'll be able to register. And you can certainly register for this just like our other Life of Joy Builder events that we've had for free. We are making this accessible thanks to our wellness partners for free. So if you aren't in the position to contribute right now, we certainly understand. We know a lot of folks are in unique circumstances with everything that's going on, and so we don't want to inhibit you from participating. But if you are in the position to donate, the donations will go toward our Spring Rise Up campaign, which is our spring fundraiser that we started in lieu of some of the in-person efforts that we were going to be having. And so I thank you so much, Jessie, for offering to donate this session for us and to donate all those proceeds back to our Spring Rise Up campaign. So thank you for that. So recommended donation is $20 per household, but of course, if any amount is welcome, whatever you're able to, or there'll be the free option as well on Eventbrite. So just make sure you register through that way, and you'll get the link before the session at 9:30 on Saturday. So thank you so much, Jessie. Again, any final words or notes of encouragement for anybody?
Just that I really look forward to being with everyone and to getting our nervous systems more regulated, and my goal will be that people leave with tools that they can use today, very specific tools to help us to care for self.
Awesome. Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it. Jessie, thank you so much. And we'll see you on Saturday at 9:30.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone.